My friend was talking to me about AVID and how the people there were like the AVID family, and I was like, I want to be there. So I decided to apply. Kindergarten, elementary school, and middle school, I was in Mexico, and then I went to the US for high school. It was hard because I barely knew any English. I had a few English classes in middle school, but not enough to like survive in high school. It was sophomore year when I joined AVID. And I remember I was so scared because it was like all talking to other people. And I was like, I don't know if I can do this. I remember like I wanted to drop out, but then I started talking to people and I found out like most of my class were like Mexican or Latinos. So I felt so like encouraged and supported. One of my biggest challenge was my English class. I remember being so stressed when writing my first essay because I've never written an essay before. So I was just like, what do I do? I remember it was the last day to turn the essay in and I hadn't even started it. And now I turn in the stuff that I need to on time. I got like so much better. And AVID did help me to like organize my times. I'm still a procrastinator, but I turned it on time. My first year of high school, I was like, I might just like survive high school, but not with good grades. After AVID, I can see my growth academically because I got straight A's my sophomore year. I would never think that I would graduate with a 3.93 GPAs. I'm so proud of that.
Lost, unable to find one's way, not knowing one's whereabouts. If I could describe the beginning of my high school journey, I would say I was lost. Good afternoon. My name is Danna Chavez, and this is my AVID story. I spent the first 13 years of my life in Mexico, speaking Spanish and studying in a different school system. I've always been a self-driven, hardworking student, prioritizing education. This was until my parents decided that it was time for me to start studying in the US. They said they wanted better opportunities for me and decided that having a fresh start in 9th grade was the best. And even though I was scared, I agreed to take on this challenge. At first, transitioning to high school was easy since 9th grade was online. I didn't have to worry about my accent or interacting with other classmates, and I had access to Google Translate for assistance. However, this fairly easy transition to high school changed when I began attending school in person. I never got the chance to practice my English or my communication skills, leading to a lack of confidence at the beginning of my high school journey. Even though I had all the support I needed, such as ESL classes, bilingual peer tutors, and tutoring services, I lacked motivation and felt no desire to improve. I struggled with all of my classes, especially English, and looking at C's in my report cards wasn't helping either. I was frustrated since I didn't feel like I was ever going to be good enough. All of these negative emotions suddenly changed when one of my friends told me about AVID. And after some consideration, I decided to join during my sophomore year. I wasn't sure how AVID was supposed to help me beyond getting into college, which was one of my biggest goals at the time. But I never expected the life-changing experiences that I was about to confront. During the first few weeks in AVID, I met many new people whose first language was also Spanish, which made me feel more comfortable and welcome. My AVID teacher, hi Miss April, who was also a Spanish teacher, made me feel like I was in the right place, and I finally felt like someone understood me. She helped me to slowly get my motivation back by empowering and encouraging me to take on bigger challenges, such as taking honors classes, being involved in class, and in my community. And of course I did. I knew she trusted me and believed that I could do better. On the other hand, participating in tutorials, Socratic seminars, and presentations pushed me out of my comfort zone and helped me improve my communication skills, allowing me to gradually regain my confidence. My sophomore year came to an end, and all of my hard work paid off. It was the first year where I got straight A's. I was less ashamed of my accent and pronunciation. That summer, I was able to participate, for the first time, in the AVID Summer Institute as a student leader, which which boosted my confidence as I communicated effectively with AVID staff from across the country. My junior year was slightly different. I decided to take a challenge and enroll in 3 AP classes, since now I knew I had the support from my AVID teacher and tutors. Plus, I learned that taking bigger challenges was the only way that I was going to improve. I started gaining my motivation back, I had more clarity about my goals, and began feeling like myself again. At the end of my junior year, I was honored to receive the Consistent Contributor AVID Award. Who would have thought? Only 3 years ago, I could barely communicate and engage with other people, and now I was being recognized for my contributions to my AVID class. The following summer, I was able to participate in the AVID Summer Institute once again, and proudly share my growth after 2 years. Many of the AVID staff cheered my effective communication skills as I spoke about my AVID experience as an AVID student. And now I was finally confident in myself, and I could help my peers to also feel confident with themselves. Senior year arrived quickly, and this year was different. I had to change to a different AVID class to be able to fit more challenging classes into my schedule. Leaving behind my classroom, teacher, and classmates felt like a setback. But I realized that I had already learned the skills I needed to succeed, such as organization, time management, leadership, and collaboration. I started applying to college, and soon enough, I was receiving letters that said, "Congratulations," or "We are pleased to inform." Followed by a few, after careful consideration, or "We regret to inform." By this time, I knew I had finally done it. I achieved everything I wanted to achieve in high school. I gained my confidence back. I became a great leader and effective communicator. I achieved the best grades I could. I grew both academically and personally. But most importantly, I joined my AVID family, a family that supports me and encourages me to be the best version of myself. As my high school career came to an end, big decisions had to be made. And today, I can proudly share that I will be attending the University of California, Santa Cruz, and majoring in psychology. Okay. Before I finish, I would like to take a moment and appreciate every single one of you. So, high-five the person closest to you and tell them, "I am proud of you." Because we never know how much someone might be needing words of encouragement and the impact that those words can have. Last but not least, I would like to thank the AVID program for creating learning opportunities that I never thought I could have, my AVID teacher, tutors, and classmates, for always believing in me and supporting me each step of the way. And last but not least, para mis padres, gracias. Si me ven volar es porque ustedes me dieron las alas. Have a wonderful day, and thank you.